Hey, welcome back. We're right where we left off. I'm just going to record another video, and we're going to just upload it the same day. We can build something like a field kitchen. This is probably what we want to do. And we'll build a field kitchen pair. You know the difference between a good cook and a bad cook? A food by a cook is much tastier. Where you're waiting for something more elaborate, something in the street is very simple. Look, I have children, a hearth, a couple of knives, a bucket of potatoes, 3 onions, and ham. But give me a few minutes and everyone in this camp will be running to my table following the tasty smell of a good stew. Sometimes you just gotta read it fast. Statistics. Hey, we killed 98 things, almost 100 things in our first thing. Okay, so we can like add stuff. So the max that in our deck can be 12, and the lowest our deck can be is 7. Is that how I understand this? I feel like vampires are pretty nice. We don't have a forest. It's odd. We should get. I feel like forest we should unlock, but it's whatever. Battlefields can become ghosts. We'll spawn a chest each loop. I think that's pretty good. Road lanterns are pretty nice. We don't want beacons really. I think rocks and meadows are pretty sweet. Crystals that are able doubles the effect of a passing tile or of adjacent tiles. Near a oh, wait, where are we? Doubles the effect of a day's passing on adjacent tiles. Okay, so if I place like road crystals next to a battlefield, does it spawn 2 chests every loop? I feel like that might be interesting to experiment with. Oblivion I feel like is helpful. I wonder if you can like obliviate the boss. I should have tried obliviating the boss. Okay. Oh, we have to have 2. We have to have 2 of those. Okay. I mean, it's not the best. Can we build anything else before we go? Probably not. That's okay. Let's just start one. Might as well. This game is interesting. It forces you to think like on your feet. I don't know if it's like on my feet, but it's more like, okay, so literally meadows don't matter. We're just gonna start placing them off to the side. Let's just start placing meadows. We're not going to wait for meadows, we're just going to place them. We get a treasury, oh well. I feel like meadows are worth something. Like they give you loot anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. Better. Then we're going to create a mountain range. Just like we did before, we're going to stack the health, I think, off to one side. Just put on the ring. Might as well. I feel like we want to be careful about how we build this though. I think we want the Harpy Mountain like around there. And then I feel like we want a vampire mansion pretty close there. I feel like we want to decently challenge ourselves only because if we don't, then we don't get enough loot for the boss. We want to make sure that we get enough loot for the boss. So I don't think maybe that road lanterns are the best idea. Because we went heavy road lantern on the last one, and I don't know if that's necessarily what we want to do. I like damage to all 2, but defense 2 almost seems better. Because what is damage to all 2 really gonna do? Damage, okay, well, maybe if we're building it, it'll be better. Like if we could get more damage to all things, I feel like we would do pretty well. Regen per second, that's just better. Early game, it's just better. It's just better to take the things. Also, we are forgetting to place things down. I feel like we should place things down almost immediately. Place a blood grove there, I don't know. Not really an expert on this. Okay, wait a second. So if we do chrono crystals, I don't know what we want to do chrono crystals on. I wonder if there's like a combination of meadows that will make a giant meadow. Because like, I know that the mountains do it only because I've watched so many streamers play. We have Obliviate. We got it early, so I don't know what we're gonna do with that really. I feel like our goal is to maybe like try to stack a bunch of treasuries together. Like if we can get like 4 treasuries all doing stuff. I feel like this is what we want. Damage to all, damage to all, damage to all. And we can just get a shield that's damage to all as well. Right now we have pretty good damage to all. This is just a better ring than what we have, which is nice. Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. Then we're gonna do that. I think that's how that works. So what's the downside to Battlefield? Enemies can become ghosts. Okay, so we're just gonna double the effect of that again. Because I feel like what is it stackable? I don't know if it's stackable actually. I feel like we want to like place this far away from other things, possibly close to our campfire. Our mountain patch has to be over there. Oh, we forgot to place our second cemetery. Place them right next to each other. Maybe we'll make something. We should really pop our thing. I just want to wait for like one more. I just want to wait for like one more. Oh, this is nice. We should really put on a better shield. Hold on. Hold on a second. Counter evasion. Counter evasion. What's our evasion chance? Our counter and evasion chance is really high, actually. 16% counter and 18% evasion. We're either countering or evading like 30% of the time. So if we could go for that, that would be insane. Our evasion is very high on our armor. Like, that's a very high evasion. That's gonna take a lot for me to like be like, oh no, I don't want. It didn't take a lot for me to get rid of the armor. Like you would have to double or quadruple my armor to like even make me want to take something else. We're just gonna, gosh, I want to save the meadows. Okay, we can't really do too much. Okay, so doing the chrono crystals on something that's not. I'm just gonna place more chrono crystals around here. Then maybe we can place some like meadows over there. I don't want to place the meadows just yet because I want to. We'll place a spider cocoon because I don't think spiders are that hard. Very much follow the Northern Lion strategy of just placing cocoons, spider cocoons everywhere. Because I feel like they're pretty easy. What is this? Ooh. See, like, again, I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like we start placing some metas, though. Gosh. Well, let's just, like... I'm gonna get a treasury, like, right now. Knowing my luck, but that's okay. It's an interesting ring. Not interesting enough, though. Not interesting enough to be relevant in my life. Dude, this game is interesting. This game's gonna have me all fucked up. It's living. Okay, so we have a mimic. Which is pretty good, actually, because it gave us a thing. Our evasion is going to be 15 after this. We got a 26% evasion. Our counter's down, but I'd rather take no damage than some damage. Wow. Okay, we're placing rocks down. Got it. We're going to make a Harpy Mountain. And then we're just going to surround it. Too bad we already built our treasury out, but we'll place our thing there. We do want to pop that, but I don't know when we want to pop it. If we get metas, we definitely place them next to treasuries, but if we don't, if we get rocks, we want to place them next to the other rocks, I feel like. Just for like defense and HP purposes. Yeah, like, look, I feel like we want that to pop as soon as possible. Thanks. We need to be a little... Ooh. 34% evasion is nice. And I feel like we want to fight skeletons like at the very end, right before we're about to get a heal. I don't know, that might be a bad decision. But it's just like, maybe we place it like this here, just to prevent them from spawning too much. I don't know. I feel like road lanterns might just be shooting ourselves in the foot. But who knows? You know? We're losing our damage to all, but I think we're gaining more evasion, which is nice. Oh, that's really fucking good. Attack speed. We're not really getting rid of too much with that ring. Like, our ring doesn't have any of the evasion that we want, so we can just get rid of the ring without any worries. Then we can't really use the road lantern. Hopefully we get another meadow. Really what I'm looking for. We got another rock, which is okay. I'm not looking at anything that's like under what I have. That goes there to break it. If it doesn't have evasion, I'm not interested, although double the HP, it just feels like if I'm not taking damage, I shouldn't worry about HP. And plus our HP is like, oh fuck. I never know how to like pause it. I mean, look at our evasion, right? We're evading almost 40% of the time. If we could just keep that up. I mean, we want to be higher gear because I think... No. I don't really know what I want to do. I don't really know what I want to do. Yeah, we got a problem up here, dude. Yeah, look, well, we got evade up the ass, so it doesn't really matter. Like, we're only taking like 9 damage an attack. Ooh. This is tough because most of our evasion is coming from our weapon. I feel like if we go 2 levels higher than our weapon, we can like accept whatever the thing is trying to give us. We got that there. I think we can Oblivion that. I don't know. Do we even really want to? I feel like we're doing okay. Again, it's like the enemies are getting stronger, but we also have to keep in mind that like we need the enemies to pay out with better loot. I feel like we have to watch this as we get closer to the end here, because I don't want to upset what's going on with this. Like, I don't want to fight a boss, basically. Ooh, okay. Regen and defense. I mean, it does the same damage though. Like, again, you really have to get me out of bed to get rid of 15% evasion, especially when we're evading every other hit. Okay, we're about to reach like hand size, I feel like. Again, we're just gonna stack stuff up there. I don't really care about popping this as much. Maybe I should, but I feel like just having the adjacent bonus on all the rocks and mountains is very nice. I feel like we don't really care about... What is this? Again, it's like evasion is our whole build right now. You have to get me out of bed. Like, put evasion on something and then we'll talk. Because we're just not taking damage. Like, it doesn't really matter how little damage we're doing, or how, like I imagine eventually we're gonna be fucked. But it's almost like we're about to reach like cap. Like, I really don't want to obliviate something. I feel like we save our obliviate for obliviate. I don't know why. Oh, here we go. There's some meta. Because meadows really don't need to be next to anything, so we can just place the meadows next to those. But I feel like for the mountains, like, we're just stacking health, really. Right? The more we stack health, the better we're off. We should really place something there. Ooh. Yeah. I mean, our ring isn't really doing anything for us. So we can replace the ring and feel like we're doing okay. Again, though, we have 34% evasion. You have to like do more than just... I think we do that because of how many rat wolves are spawning. We're hoping for meadows. I feel like chrono crystals are kind of garbage a little bit. They might be. I think there's probably some big brain strat. I can't speak today. Well, this is like the first battlefield we've gotten in like 10 years. In like almost the whole game. We got like 1 at the start, and that was it. We're reaching like max hand size. Probably there, and then probably another grove there, and then there's another cemetery maybe there. We'll put a treasury there. Maybe we can start putting rocks around it or something. Battlefield will place up here. Not really much going on. I don't really want to place too much stuff around the battlefield. We also, like, I gotta remember to watch this. Okay, we might be in trouble. What is this? Attack speed? I'm like, yikes. Counter plus 20% is pretty insane. We would lose 11% evasion. 20% counter would be... 11% evasion is still a lot of evasion. We would gain counter. And like a bunch more HP. Lose some damage to all. I think we take this. I mean, we're still evading 23%. We're also countering a lot. So, might as well. I feel like we're not doing too well, but we're doing well enough to be okay. See, like, here's the thing. Like, we have Vampirism 12. That's our only Vampirism. If we take this, our Vampirism rises. And we get more damage, which will help us defeat things more often. We have 15% evasion on that. Are we willing to get rid of our evasion? I don't think we are. God. Attack speed and evasion is just too good. Maybe we wait. Okay. God, it's like really hard not to take weapons that are like that. Like, I guess evasion really doesn't help if you can't survive. Is this better? This is just better. We'll get some of our evasion back, but it's still like hard. Luckily we have plus 20% counter, which isn't too bad. This is giving us a lot. How much of Vampirism do we have? 32%? Not bad, not bad. We're healing for a lot more now. This damage is insane, but it's very hard for me to take because that Harpy is gonna fuck us up. I almost want to pop the treasury with this rock. Ooh. But I don't. We can survive. We have a bunch of Obliviates too. Okay, it's a ghost. Not bad. Not a bad run. Turned into a ghost, but it's not a big deal. On a road lantern that? God, that'll spawn the boss, won't it? I feel like we don't win this, but let's try. I feel like this is gonna be awfully tough to win. I mean, this damage is so high. There's just nothing on. Okay, here we go. Pop the treasury. This is gonna be tough. Lose counter 20, but gain 10 evasion. And it's just more HP. I feel like it's not worth it, but I also feel like it's worth it. Ooh. I feel like we're relying on the vampirism a little bit. And it's just less damage. I feel like we're relying on the sustain a tiny bit. Now this I will take. Damage to all, vampirism plus 20, evasion. We want to keep that evasion. I feel like we want to try to evade as much as possible. Okay. Okay, we spawned the boss. I don't know if we're gonna fight the boss or we're gonna leave. Okay, we're gonna want to do this. We're just gonna place a blood grove there. I have like full concentration at the moment. I basically just want to get, what is this? What's here? Gargoyle. Oh dude, before he even has a chance to do anything, I still don't know what that man does. Okay. Please attack the harpy. Good. Harpy's dead. And we're still good. Plus evasion, plus damage to all, plus 4. Vampirism is down though. I like the evasion in combination with the vampirism right now. I feel like we just mega reduce the enemies there. Our evasion is just very high. I'm starting to think maybe we just place stuff around the campfire so he can't do this. Doesn't that make like a ton of sense? It's just like cover the campfire. Alright, we're gonna try to cover this in the remaining time that we have and then skedaddle. Like boom, there's a rock. There's a meadow. I don't think our evasion is high enough, nor are we strong enough to beat this man. Because he does a lot of damage. Attack speed plus 20 is insane. I don't know if it's worth it. The 12% vampirism is really helping us. We could just get a meadow. Yeah, we are not sustaining against a... Ooh. This will put us back at our evasion. Damage to all plus 2. Or minus 2. We get counter though. Again, that vampirism is like kind of keeping us alive. So I think the longer we have vampirism on, the better. Dual skeletons? Are you kidding? Are you gonna even be able to do this? Yes. Evasion plus 9. Again, it's really hard because this vampirism is keeping us alive currently. Again, I don't know if I could take it. Boom. Damage down though. By how much? 1? I think yeah. I think we have to take that. It gives us a higher evasion chance and better vampirism. And we hope to just evade. Can we take off? We can take off. I don't think we have enough damage to defeat this guy. He's doing what, like 100 and something damage a turn? I think we just take what we have and go. To be completely honest with you. And then just hope that we get stuff later. I think that's a good run. We got some resources off that run. Another success, you return and we still remember you. Unbelievable. Yeah, it's good to be back. I'd hardly call it a success. My old memories of the world are gone. The path is empty again. There's only darkness everywhere I look. But technically, you remember the things that you have forgotten. We should find a way to use that. Let's talk about something more positive. We managed to tidy this place up. What do you have in mind? Start expanding the camp. We have all sorts of craftsmen, from cooks, blah blah blah, but we can't use the materials from around here. Turn away for a second from a branch or a stone. You just found it. It's gone. Afraid with the stones of splinters. Can I build something with them? Curious. Yes, I've noticed the fire you mean. Affect everything with a similar stability. Okay. So we can build more things, which is why I wanted to leave in the first place, because this skill tree is insane. I don't know if I can do this without, or even look at these without doing stuff. So what does this do? Plus 10% of the campfires unlocks the Blood Grove card. Unlocks a new class. Pretty insane. Gymnasium. They gain special traits after killing monsters in expedition. Gain special traits after killing monsters. Unlocks the village card. Let's just start with basic warrior's gear. Unlocks the ability to craft tools for the camp. Potions. You can take up to 3 potions. I feel like gymnasium unlocks. Well, smithy does too. I feel like we should work towards supply depot. I like the idea to gain special traits, so we're gonna build this. Looks like we can build it anywhere, so we will build it here. That's how it works. Instead of remembering something, you can just learn it. That's a nice trick. No ill intent. Without education, our world would be left to the savages. You could learn a few things. We could all get together. Nah, I know all I need to. Leave the learning to the kids. The first lesson, learn to like learning. That would make things easier for the both of us. Interesting. Okay. I think we're going to go ahead and end it there. That's another good length. These are perfect lengths too. Like I find myself ending at like the exact length that I would like to end episodes. We're just going to go to the next one. I feel like we'll record maybe one more and then we'll take off. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like I want to keep playing, but I don't know. Gosh. Thank you for watching still, if you're still here. I'll see you guys on the next episode, whenever that may be. Peace out, you guys.